Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And welcome to the daily oracle card message for today, September 24th of 2019. I appreciate you all, appreciate the support, appreciate you rising in love with me every single day. And let's hop right into it. Hope that you guys are having a fantastic day so far. And yeah, let's see what we got going on. We do have the moon moved into Leo today. So when it comes to our emotions and reactions, we definitely can be fired up and definitely reacting, especially more to our creative passions, our love, joy, romance, and all those sort of qualities. Maybe even a little bit of drama today, considering the fact that we are now in Libra season. The sun's in Libra, so the moon actually made that nice sextile over to the sun. I believe it was at like 0 or 1 degree. I want to say it was at 1 degree. So moving close to this new moon in Libra that we're going to be getting. I want to say it's either on Friday or Saturday, like early Saturday morning. But let's see what we got going on for the energies for today. I got the color card deck as well as the Answer a Simple Oracle deck. And let's see what we got going on for this reading today. All right. Let's get one more good shuffle on this deck. And then pop right into it. All right, I'm just going to pull the top cards off of these and see what we got going on. Okay. We have the card of Apricot and we have the card of Drop It. Kind of interesting. Apricot and Drop It. Rejoice and laugh and drop it. Oh, today is going to be a day where we want to just keep it light and keep it simple. Keep it light and keep it simple. You know, if there's any moment today where you may feel like you're getting triggered, you know, we're getting triggered, or if you feel like this is kind of funny, like in the middle, like early this morning, I was watching a bunch of videos by Jordan Peterson. I don't agree with all of his views, but a lot of times I agree with his approach, his energy. Another one that comes to mind is Ben Shapiro. It's like, I don't necessarily agree with all of these dudes' ideas and philosophies and stuff, but their approach and their honesty and their authenticity. These are individuals that tend to trigger a lot of people. I know Dave Chappelle triggered a lot of people with his, with his stand-up. Comedians do this all the time. They, it's like they talk about, they do the social commentary, and then it's like either people really laugh or people just get super triggered by it. Kanye West is someone else that comes to mind. Donald Trump is someone that comes to mind. And yeah, these people can have great influence, but you really want to just rejoice and laugh. You want to drop it. It's like if there's anything that kind of feels a bit heavy, or if there's any type of thing that kind of gets under your skin, gets on your nerves, just drop it and laugh. Just rejoice and laugh, because we have a tendency to take things so damn seriously. And yes, life is serious in a sense, but at the same time, it's one big cosmic joke. I think a lot of times we tend to like just overthink things and just take things way, way, way too seriously. So, today is going to be a very good day where you just kind of keep it simple, laugh it off, just do something that makes you happy, do something that makes you laugh, the simple things, maybe watch a comedy special and try not to get triggered by it, but do something simple. I don't know, like watch like some funny videos on YouTube, or I don't know, farts are always funny. Why are farts always funny? They just are. Today's really going to be a day where it's like we can be full of hot air. These are hot air balloons. We can be full of hot air, but just drop it. Drop it. Drop the pain. Drop that. Especially anything that's just sort of like, where that came to mind was surface level, but that's not really what it is. And not that whatever it is that you may be upset about is not important or it doesn't matter. But this is about taking this sort of other position, this sort of Zen-like position, where it's like, not this whole woe is me or oh my gosh, like, you know, why, like, life is happening to me or whatever like that, or everything's against me and I can't seem to catch a break. And we are all going through, we all have our challenges, we're all going through stuff. But there does come points where we have to just remember, it's like, hey, I'm alive, I'm breathing. Especially if you're watching this video, you have it realistically, from like a stability, even a financial or just an overall level of comfort level, you have it better than a lot of people in this world. A lot of people in this world. So it's not that your problems and your challenges don't matter or they're not minuscule or anything like that. But this is about altering our perception and look at things and just remembering to laugh a bit, rejoice in the splendor of life, kind of even almost like laugh at our issues, like make fun of our challenges. I mean, I do that. I have anxiety and stuff like that. I didn't have a panic attack last night, but I felt one almost sort of rising, but I just sort of, I let it go. I dropped it. I dropped it, and then it didn't really go any further. But there are times where I will actually make fun of my anxiety. I'll make fun of it, like I'll make a joke about it, and it actually kind of makes me feel better. So, we can make fun of ourselves. We can make fun of our challenges. We don't have to take things so seriously. You don't have to take it so seriously. Let's see what we have. With the moon in Leo too today, it's like we definitely can like over dramatize things, but it really doesn't have to be that intense and that serious. We have, this is kind of funny, ironically though, we have the moon in Virgo in the 9th house. So I think emotionally, especially with the moon in Virgo, this is this tendency to we want things to be kind of perfect. We're reacting to our world, we're reacting to our daily life, and we're wanting it to be perfect. We're wanting things to be in order. But this 9th house energy with Sag, it's sort of like, it is sort of injecting this sort of philosophy into it. And Sagittarius wants to keep things light. The 9th house is naturally ruled by Sagittarius. That's where Jupiter is right now. And yes, Virgo and the 9th house, they do square each other. But I think this is mainly because, since Virgo, they tend to kind of take things seriously and want a lot of things to be in order. And then Sagittarius is like, hey, let's go on an adventure. Let's have fun. Let's keep things light. Now, when the Sagittarius gets down in the dumps and it gets dark and depressed, it's one of the most depressing things to see. I should personally know this because I'm a Sag rising and a progressed Sag sun. But on the flip side, Sagittarius wants to keep things positive, keep things uplifted, and not really take things too seriously. Wants to dance, have fun, go out for a night at the town. Sagittarius can be rather blunt. This is almost, Moon in Virgo in the 9th house actually is kind of giving me comedian or comic vibes, where you have an individual that's sort of pulling on these emotional strings on people and what people do in their daily life. But at the same time, I really do feel like comedians are in many ways the modern day philosophers. They just do it on a kind of like a social or like a sort of like a grander scale, but they are in many ways the modern day philosophers. And they can kind of poke at people in certain ways and kind of make people react in certain ways. But it's meant to be a joke. It's meant to make us laugh. And life is sort of like this big cosmic joke, how we are these infinite, amazing, co-creative beings in this experience, but then we do experience limitations. We do experience challenges. We do experience this hot air. And when this hot air rises, like we can, almost we can get like a big head and even over-identify with our challenges and our challenges, our sorrows, our, whatever it is that's kind of giving us this hot air that's making us super explosive. But if we just drop it, if we kind of just deflate ourselves a bit and realize that we don't have to over-identify with that, we can kind of just laugh at it. We can rejoice and we can realize that everything's okay. We don't have to take things too seriously today. This is going to be a day where, you know, you want to have fun. If things don't exactly go according to plan, it's all good. You know how many times I'm like thinking about stuff, or I'm like going through something, and then my guys will come in and they'll literally start laughing, or literally I'll hear them like a split second before I do something, and they'll be like, watch what he does next. And then I'll do it, and then like, you know, it's not like terribly bad, but then they'll just start laughing. I'm like, all right, guys, I get it. Like, or if I don't learn my lesson, I'll keep doing it. But it's just sort of like, you know, like I think a lot of times too, when it comes to guides and our angels and our you know, spirit guides, I think we get this whole idea that it's supposed to be like this fairy godmother, fairy godfather type of thing, where they're always protecting us and they're always, you know, just like wanting us to like feel positive and good and stuff. You know, sometimes they let us walk off the fucking cliff, right? And then sometimes they actually will laugh at us. Like, I don't know about you, but my guys are savage as fuck. But I love it. It's supposed to be more of like they're like my friends. They're like my friends. And a lot of times, you know, I'm thinking of you know, you want to have spirit guides that are kind of like the guys in That 70s Show, where they really do care about each other. They really do look out for each other, but they don't have any issue with burning each other like a lot and laughing about it. But it's all in good fun. So it's like sometimes we can feel burned by reality. We can feel burned by our guys. One is like, why did you let me walk off that cliff? And they'll be like, because I thought it'd be funny. But at the same time, there was this whole lesson in you walking off that cliff. Do you see the irony in that? And then if you're really honest with yourself, if you really look deep within your heart, if you're willing to forgive yourself, you'll be like, you know what? I do see the irony in that. And it is kind of funny. And because you are an infinite being, and there is so much amazing potential within you to really create and manifest the life that you really want for yourself and want to experience, that really, no worries, man, no worries. Just drop it, rejoice and laugh. Don't take things too serious. It's going to be a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day, but with these cards too, it's going to be a beautiful day. So just enjoy it, have fun, don't take it too seriously. The answer is simple, just smile. That is it for your reading today, beloved. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to astrofenixx.com. And as always, my beautiful brothers and sisters, always remember to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often. Do, 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 do.